So like I said, just going to ask you a couple questions and then you just like elaborate on them. Don't think too much about it.
Yeah.
You know, whatever comes to your mind. This is not a psychological evaluation whatsoever, by the way. All right. Do you like McDonald's?
Yeah.
Okay. What's your McDonald's order?
10-piece chicken McNugget, fries, all the sauces.
This is very interesting. All right. Because the next question is going to be, what are your sauces?
Buffalo, honey mustard, sweet and sour.
Do you triple dip?
Of course.
So question for you.
Yeah.
So the Buffalo one is kind of a newer one.
You're right.
Yeah, this is like some millennial shit.
Right.
We didn't have that.
We didn't have that shit. We had, what did we have? Barbecue, honey mustard, sweet and sour. I think that was it.
Yeah, you know what's really interesting is, so my go-to is hot mustard, sweet and sour, right? That's my go-to.
Yeah.
And I double dip on it. And I get it because it's a mixture of like spicy with sweet, like, you know. But the more that I taste things in life, whether it be like just I don't know, like canned peaches or I don't know, just everything, right? I'm like, and it's part of me getting old that I'm just like, back in my day, these peaches tasted like real peaches and you know, like I have found so many things now that back when I was a kid or younger, it felt more like it was more homemade or like they took like more care into it, right? And it got me thinking because when I order my sweet and sour and hot mustard, and it's so good, right, to me. But when I was growing up, I never had McDonald's. That was not a thing for us. You know, it was just like fast food, like, you know, like kind of like paying to go out to eat. We had food at the house. Why would you eat? And so I think to myself, man, I bet you in the 80s that shit was amazing. Like real sweet and sour sauce and that shit. I don't know. But anyway, all right, cool. Next question. I guess I was supposed to say I digress. Summer or winter?
Winter.
What do you have against the summer? Especially like from being in LA. I feel that winter thing is probably because you like things that you can't have.
Right. You're right. You're absolutely right. Well, you know, as you know, we don't have seasons here in Southern California. So, you know, summer, it's basically the same every single day here in LA.
Summer Christmas is a thing.
Summer Christmas is a thing, but I don't like it because I want it to be rain. I want it to feel like Christmas, and that's something we don't have.
All right. What is your go-to karaoke song?
Shit. Creep, Radiohead.
Really?
Yeah.
You like to have the feels.
Yeah.
So wait. That means that you like singing it?
I do.
Okay.
I love that song. Okay.
All right. Are you more of a rollerblades guy or more of a roller skates guy?
Probably rollerblades.
Why is that? I never got into those, by the way.
Because I'm sporty.
It does feel like you would go faster in those.
Yeah.
But you know what? Rollerblades might have been the start of a lot of things when I think about it. Because it's like, you know, you think about high school or like, you know, like early college or something. You're like, oh, that's rollerblades guy. Oh, what? He has the rollerblades. He has this thing. And then he has like the pads with their like streak with hot pink and shit.
Right.
You know, because he's like edgy. Because he's, you know, and then he has like little goggles and stuff. Because, you know, because he's a rollerblades guy. And I feel that just kind of like spawned like CrossFit guy, you know, like vegan fucking guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel rollerblades were one of the first things to come out where like, oh, okay, that's just James' thing, you know. He's rollerblade guy.
Now that you say that, maybe I go
Well, either
roller skate guy.
Well, either or. I mean, they're the
Because we got, if you want to think about it.
no, but
like
roller skate guy is roller skate guy. It's like, oh look, he wears really short shorts. I know, but he's roller skate guy. You know,
Right.
you know, with the high socks and the short shorts and the bandana. Like he's you know, roller skates guy. They both exist. They just they're into just different shit.
Two different
Yeah.
decades.
All right. If you could visit anywhere in the world, where would it be and why?
I'd probably go to Germany because I'm half German and that's where my heritage is, and I'd always wanted to go to Germany for some reason. So it's
No, that makes sense. Like
and beers there and Oktoberfest and seasons.
As somebody that has been to Germany, it is a fucking cool spot.
Yeah.
And if you ever get a chance to save just a little bit of money, it's not too crazy sometimes, depending what time of year. People are cool. They speak English there too. And I'm a huge fan of history. There's a lot
too.
Yeah, and there's a lot there. There's a lot there. Like it's I don't know. It's just really cool to go visit somewhere that you've seen in history books, you know?
Yeah. That's the thing. I love history too.
All right. If shit was going down, like I said, the internet was going down, the satellites were going down, you know, Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos got their spaceships ready. They're getting ready to leave. They see James because they love your new podcast on sports. And they're like, James, all right, come on, man. You got a +1 to go with us to space because this shit's fucking burning to the ground. Who are you taking?
I'm taking Celos because he knows.
What a guy. What a guy.
Because he knows the lowdown on all
right.
these.
All right, let me write this down. All right, good. I'm glad that I have a ticket. All right.
Because you have a finger on the pulse.
You know what? I can't wait to talk to Musk or Bezos. They're like,
Yeah.
why should I let you in? And I'm like, hey, I got my finger on the pulse, you know?
You got the pulse of everything.
All right. Chicago, New York, or LA? Best city in the world. Go.
Chicago.
Oh, okay. That's interesting. Why?
I've been to Chicago.
Oh, well,
I've lived here in LA. Well, I could say LA is the best because I live here. But I really enjoyed my time in Chicago. People are grade A. Food is great. Sports, good sports town.
Oh yeah, I would even
Great
say
sports
a great
town.
sports town. Yeah.
Great sports town. They really care about the sports. Those people know how to drink, even though they drop their beers everywhere. But they drink. They're happy.
You're like, you know, people from Chicago, they're clumsy, but
They're
they love their
clumsy,
sports.
but they love their sports and their alcohol. And,
All right, man. Dude, let's just fucking end it on that.
Yeah.
You know, Chicago people are fucking clumsy, but they love their...
have you been?
Oh, yeah. I love it.
I love Chicago.
Yeah.
Deep dish pizza is good.
It's all right. I wouldn't call it pizza. It's a Italian pizza casserole, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It
It's
is
like,
what it is. But
I feel like calling a deep dish pizza is like calling like the Totino's pizza. You know?
okay.
They're both really good, but they're not pizza. All right, brother. Well, I appreciate you coming through.
Oh, thank you for having me.
Yeah, man. Cheers, brother.
Cheers.
After 30 years, we're still
30
at
years,
it.
we're still doing our thing, still at it.
Yeah, man. Cheers.
Cheers.
Bink.